Hi, this is Linda Burton
And this is Joseph Burton.
with Fighting to Stay Married. Today we're going to talk about how I can love you but not like you. I thought of a picture I saw, and it was a guy sitting on the bench with his wife, and he was holding an umbrella but not facing her. You could clearly see that he's mad at her, and he's still covering her from the rain. I thought that was so sweet. So it clearly says he still loves her, but you know clearly he's not happy right now. He doesn't like the action she did or something that put him in the mood that he's not happy right now with her.
Well, he has done a very good thing. He's in a good place because he's there.
Yeah, and it's hard.
Many people want to I'm not holding this umbrella for you. You might give her the umbrella and then walk away. 'Cause I picture myself probably doing that right now. I think give you an umbrella and just walk away in the rain. So was he covering her, or was he covering both of them?
Actually, I don't remember. If I recall, he was just covering her.
So he was just still getting pouring. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's-
I'm not for sure about that part. I just remember how
So
honorable it was that he covered her from the rain.
So is that real life then? Or is that just because it just seems like somebody is trying to paint a portrait of this is how things supposed to be? Is that real life?
I think sometimes it is. We use the example, or you used the example about parents. You know, there's duties that we have to do and different things like that. Or jobs. Sometimes you don't like your work at the moment of what your boss have told you to do, but you still love your job. You just don't like a certain section of it.
Okay.
There's times that you can really love something and truly appreciate it, but there's times that you just don't like a section of it, and it's learning to keep the two apart.
But we're talking about relationships right now. So we're focusing on you and your person that you are going out with or married to or whatever the case may be. So it's like, yeah, I still love you, but I like you right now. But no one says that. The reason we're talking about this right now is because that's going to happen in relationships. I mean, that's why people say, you know, I can't stand you right now, or you're getting on my last nerve. You know, those are the phrases that people will say. But basically, people are going to get on your nerves. Your person that you are in a relationship with, you're going to get on your last nerve.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're trying to say.
Yes. And learning how to separate the two.
Learning how to separate the two.
Yes. Of the action and the person. I'm irritated when this person do this, but I still love this person.
Irritated.
I don't like when this person do this, but I'm still in love with this person.
I still don't feel it with the words. I'm not
I can't stand
There you go.
this person right now.
There you go.
But I still love this person. I still care about this person.
You're not going to be thinking like that.
No, but you do it in actions. You do it in what you do when you're angry. I remember hearing somebody say, if you really want to know how somebody feel, wait till they're angry at you. Wait till they're frustrated at you. Because somehow, the majority of the time, people actually say what they're scared to say when they're not angry and frustrated. They let that come out. So what we need to do is separate the two. I can still love the person, but don't like the actions that they're doing. And we need to discuss and talk about those actions so we can move on from that. Because if the action keeps happening, then it's going to affect our relationship and how I feel about that person and not want to be around that person. I don't know. I think we need to look at it when we get frustrated with somebody and see what it is and why we're frustrated. Half of the time, we don't take the time to realize why are we really truly frustrated. We do the surface level, but we don't go deep enough to find out why are we mad at this. And is it really this person that I'm mad at, or are they just triggering something else?
So how do we get to a point? How do we help people then? How do we help people that's listening to this that actually make it something that is practical for themselves? So how do you do that? Because I mean, we talk hindsight, because hindsight is always 20/20, right? So how do you actually put it into practice as what what can there be certain triggers? What can we do as a person to know that, okay, I'm here right now. Let me change. Let me do this instead.
We have different things that we know that happens that we're starting to get irritated with us. Sometimes we get hot. Sometimes you could feel your heart beat faster. You could feel, some people get headaches. Some people just get signs. Your body is telling you that you're changing. Your emotion is changing. So stop right there and figure out what's going on.
So it seems like a person will have to do some homework. Like we prepare for a lot of things, but we don't prepare for our own selves to learn about ourselves. What makes us angry? Why do we get angry? We need to start thinking about those things and then taking account of those, right? So that'll probably be helping us recognize down the road, right? So you gotta. I mean, and no one ever really talks about this. Like, we prepare for everything else. We prepare for school. We prepare for a job. We prepare to go in the military, but we don't prepare. What am I going to do when I get angry? What am I going to do if I feel this way? What am I going to do against that? We don't start thinking about those things.
Yeah, and
we just live our lives.
We usually get in trouble from that too,
Correct.
because we get so angry we can't focus and think, and half of the time we do something we regret or say something we regret.
Yeah, it seems like it's probably most of the time off the cuff.
So it's taking the time to slow down, realize I'm starting to get frustrated or irritated or angry at you, and I need to take a break. I need to time out. Let's stop right now. I need to walk away and calm down and figure out, instead of spending that time, I can't believe he did this or she did that. Take the time to find out, why am I frustrated instead? Is this really about that person, or is it something else? Why am I frustrated?
Well, sometimes it is a person.
You're right. Sometimes it is.
Right. Sometimes.
And then you have to go to that person and handle it and deal with it.
Okay. Sometimes and it's not both of the people's fault all the time. Sometimes it's one person's fault.
That's true, and sometimes it's the person that's angry fault as well. It works both ways.
No.
And the thing is, we don't look at the whole picture. It's easier to put it off us instead of looking at us.
Sometimes it is one person's fault.
True. And sometimes we have to say, what could I have done different?
And then another thing too, I think we got to make sure that we our likes. So you say, I love you, or the title is, I love you, but I don't like you right now. So, and I know we don't keep stock of this as we're going through our daily lives, but we got to make sure too that our like I was saying before, our likes or our don't stack up so far that they crush the I love you part.
What does that mean?
So a likes, like the things that you're doing, like, so I love you, but I don't like you right now. So in your don't like you part, the things that you do and practice as you are away from your relationship, make sure you don't do a lot of stupid things that's going to hurt the relationship.
So that's planning what you're going to do when I get frustrated, angry, irritated, mad, upset.
Have a plan.
And don't want to deal with you right now. Have a plan.
Have a plan. Easier said than done. It is. Easier said than done, because we are human beings, man, and we are our emotions. We are run, or almost we could be ruled by emotions.
Do you
Anger
feel
is
like
emotion.
you have more temptations when you're angry and frustrated?
You have more temptations, I believe. In my opinion, I do believe you have more temptations, or you are easily susceptible to temptations when you're angry. I think you are.
Why do you think that? Is it because our mind is so focused on something else that we just kind of...
Because you feel like you've been wrong, and you feel like it's unjustified, and you feel like you're right? So it's easily to I'm gonna do this, because you can easily slip into those things.
So you justify your actions of doing something because of your hurt.
I don't know if you're justifying it. I just think you just... So, it's, I'm not going to say autopilot either, but it's very easy to get yourself into trouble because, it's like being angry. You get it's like the Incredible Hulk. He gets angry. There's no talking to him when he's angry, unless he sees in Betty or something. But But and finally when he comes down, he looks back and the whole city is destroyed.
And he regrets it.
Well, he regrets it as the man. He doesn't regret it as the credible. So I don't know. It's very hard and it's very challenging. That's why I think it's good for us to start planning stuff and start recognizing. You know what? We're human beings, and it's better to make sure that we have plans and do something differently. I think the key to growth is to do something differently than you've done before that is on a better path.
I like that.
Or something like that, yeah.
And one other thing, what about, I always say this wrong, tit for tat, is that right?
Tit for tat?
Tit for tat or get even. Mm-hmm. That's really hard when you're angry at somebody. Mm-hmm. And you have to stay focused on trying to do the right thing. And what does that mean and what does that look like?
Yeah. And even if you don't get mad, because there's a phrase out there that says, I don't get mad, I get even. So but that could be destructive too. I heard that saying a lot in real life. Not just on television, in real life.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I love you, but I just don't like you right now. And it comes in various phrases. I can't stand, or getting on my last nerve. It's people. There's probably more phrases that I haven't heard of, but yeah. I mean, you would get mad and then you come home after you calm down, and that still shows you that you love the person.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna be saying it probably, but by the person returning, that's the love part. They already show you love. You don't need to go to them. Do you still love me? Well, if they're back.
And the actions they were doing while they're away.
Well, you might not know that. You might not know that. You're not going to know the actions that they did when they were away. And it doesn't mean that they're always going to do something wrong.
True. So, you can love somebody and still not like them right now is understanding you're separating the action from the person.
And that's what goes on, and that's what's going on in your relationships too. It's just, we're just breaking it down and we're realizing it like, oh yeah, couples do this. You might not know, sometimes you can do things and not be able to put words to them or put a phrase to it or whatever, but that's exactly what's going on. And you will experience that in your relationships.
So you just have to stay focused on trying to do the right thing. What you feel the right thing is that you guys agree on, or what you think is the right thing to do.
Correct.
With a plan ahead of time of being angry or frustrated with the person.
Yeah, that'll alleviate some of that stuff. Oh, I wonder where she's at. I wonder where he's at. Or I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what she's doing. Well, you're not going to know for sure because no one knows what anybody's doing when they're not together. But you can have a plan that, that can make you feel comfortable, right?
Something you guys agreed on ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay.
Cool. Well, thank you for listening.
And until next time, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the section below. We'll love to hear from you.
Bye.